Barbershops have long been pillars of our communities, not just serving as grooming centers, but also as the heartbeat of the people who work and patronize these establishments. This observation has also been noted by Hollywood movie creators. Films like Coming to America, Barbershop, to documentaries like Chris Rock's Good Hair have shed light on the colorful characters that serve the public and the importance our culture places on looking good. But who are the people we call barbers, and why have they chosen this profession? I had the opportunity to learn more on this subject by visiting Locks and Lineups, a local barbershop in Lithia Springs, Georgia. Your name?
Reginald Cosby. You want my government name or do you want my barbershop name? You know, hey!
You can do this.
I have no idea what my barbershop name is. Oh man, that's what George calls it.
Oh man?
That's what George calls it.
.org.
Oh, .org. Oh yeah, that's right. That's my barbershop name. .org.
Laverne Green.
All right. And you are a natural hair
Stylist, yeah.
stylist?
Natural hair stylist. Barber.
Anthony Mitchell.
Being a barber, like what went into that decision?
Well, I mean, my life is a lot different than most other barbers because, you know, I came from corporate America, and but I got divorced and had custody of my two sons, and I wanted to find a way where I would still have the freedom to take care of my children, but also financially be able to do it also. And so a barbershop was the thing that I found that I thought worked the best for me. You know, most guys have been doing this all their lives. They started when they were 11, 12 years old, cutting their friends' hair and then building from there. And I was 40 when I went, the first time I cut someone's hair.
When you decided to become a hairdresser, what went into that decision? Career choice.
Doing something different. That I'd always done hair, but just now doing it professionally.
Like were you a certain age when you decided to?
Yes, I was 40.
When you made the decision to do hair professionally?
Yeah, about 41, 40 something.
Oh, okay, so it's like a late start.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
Mr. Reggie was sharing his story about being in corporate America first and then
Same thing.
changing over to.
Same thing.
Is yours similar?
Very similar. Corporate America, worked for a bank for many years, worked for an airline, and then moved here and decided.
And yesterday we were talking about your decision to become a barber. I thought that was real interesting. You want to share that with me again?
Well, I want to become a barber because I seen a lot of barbers as coming up as a little child at 11 years old. They were making a lot of money right in front of me every Saturday. So that kind of captivated me to get into it. So I started off as a floor sweep.
Is there I know there's barber colleges and things like that. Segue.
Right.
Was that your segue?
Yeah, I went to Barber School here in Atlanta, Georgia. Really nice school. The owner had a kind of a Christian base where she was trying to make sure she, help young men get in this business, realize it's a business and not just a hustle that you can make a livelihood out of.
And did you have to go to Cosmo School?
Yes, I went to Barber School. Yeah.
Was that
Here, it was here in Atlanta when I moved here. I've been here 13 years, so the second year I moved here, I decided to go to Barber School.
Eventually, did you have to go to barber school?
Yes,
College?
definitely.
All right. And was it a natural decision, or did you just have to think about it, or it's just, you know what I'm saying? Was it just a seamless transition from floor tech?
Yeah.
Was it seamless to go from one to the next? Just natural?
Well, not necessarily because it became a natural decision because I knew I wasn't going to do it right off from school and everything. So down the line, when I turned like about 27, 28, that's when I started doing it.
Gotcha. What's the thing you like most about barbering?
The thing I like most is that you're a big part of your community. You know, most of the people that come in here, we deal with young men, and we can help shape their lives. We can help them. I'm always talking to my clients about, what do you want to do? Especially if you're young, you're going to go to college or go to trade school. You need a job. If I hear of a job, I'm the first person to tell, hey, I know such and such is hiring, this, that, and the other. But I think people need to work, and I think we need to find good, positive ways of work instead of, we all have dreams, and I believe in dreams, but you also have to have a foundation so that your dream can succeed.
Sounds like part guidance counselor almost.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you
Oh, yeah.
enjoy it versus?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Now, is it the freedom or is it like what do you like most?
The
about it?
freedom, the creativity. I'm not really, even though I did corporate America, I'm not really a corporate America person, but I did it because I had to. That's what I did to make money.
What do you like most about doing it?
I guess the perfection of a cut, really. When it looks good, the lineups.
Satisfied customers.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Yes.
When they leave that hat behind, that's when you know you did a good job.
You mentioned exotic styles. Is that something that that you have to? How do you perfect that?
Well, I mean, it's something when you have, most barbers are artists, and because it takes when you do hair, whether you're a barber or a natural hairstylist or even you do relaxed hair, you have to be an artist or at least have an image of being able to create. And so that's a big thing with designs and things like that. Me, I don't really like to deal with that much, honestly, because most people don't want to pay for the value of what you're putting in. I mean, it's like you create a Van Gogh and they want to give you, JCPenney money, and that's not what it's about. It takes time, and therefore you got to pay for that time.
Is there any downside to doing hair? Like, is there any there's pros and cons? I would imagine that it's a very sensitive process with some people's hair.
Yes,
They take it very seriously.
yes, you're very up close and personal with people when it comes to hair and stuff like that. So, yeah, some people can be very sensitive about it.
What do they do? What do they do if they're not? I mean, do you ever have a bad experience?
I've had unsatisfied customers. Maybe, not a lot, but I've had some that's just, But that's where you talk to them before you start doing anything.
And try to make it right.
Yeah, you try to make it right as much as possible. That's always worked for me, though.
Story about the if the lineup isn't right, the
Oh man,
that's intentional sometimes, or
I mean, some people take it personal when you push their hairline back. Where I came from, people can get real violent from pushing their hairline back. So we try not to do that.
would you recommend this profession to, let's say it's a high school student, 17, 18, and he or she is thinking about either becoming a barber or a hairdresser? Would you encourage that? What would you, give them the good, the bad, and the ugly?
With the good of it, you have to be patient. If you don't have patience, this will teach you a whole lot of patience. You definitely have to have patience with this business because you're not going to make money right at the beginning. You got to build a clientele.
Right?
But in the long run, it's going to be beneficial to you.
You were saying that it takes some time to be at a shop. You like every shop. If you switch shops, you were saying it's like a 5-year period.
Yeah, you definitely need a 5-year period for any shop that you're working in.
All right. There you have it. From all walks of life and diverse backgrounds, the hair care profession is both inviting to those desiring a career in public service, have an entrepreneurial spirit, or seeking a career change.